classmate of Diego's and in the Carpentry class of 2017. Which is a good story. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I would like to thank everyone here today for giving me this opportunity to speak about myself, my time here and experience about being here in North Bennett Street School. I am blessed and honored to serve the United States Army from May 2000 to February 2011. I deployed 3 times to combat zone, twice in Iraq and once in Afghanistan. In one of my deployments, I had a life-changing experience. In 2003, my Humvee was struck by an improvised explosive device in Baghdad. In Afghanistan, 2006, I was deployed in support of 7th Special Force Group. While there, I witnessed a lot of injuries. In 2008, I was in Iraq. I was thrown halfway out the Humvee during a night raid that led to a capturing of some insurgents responsible for shelling our firebase. With too many other experiences to mention, while in the military, it resulted in myself being a disabled veteran. When I left the Army in 2011, I was not the same person that I am today. With no real treatment for my illness, I became a homeless veteran. Easily angered, startled, also disappointed in life. I had given up on motivation. I was very depressed. I also almost took my own life. Then for 6 months, I survived out in the streets. Did what I know best to stay alive. I did not once ask anyone for help, neither for money. So one day I decided to check an email and got an email from my girlfriend that's still with me today. For the first time in my life, I knew it was time to get help for recovery. Working with wonderful VA Green Team at Bedford, VA, Massachusetts. There I spent 2 years in an inpatient program as part of my recovery. In 2013, I went working in an HVAC company. For 1 year, I learned sheet metal fabrication and a lot about mechanical work. Then I decided from there I need to spend my time on recovery and trying things like school. In 2014, I went to Porter and Chester for electrical. I also went to Middlesex Community College. I didn't do well in those schools because I was not properly treated for my traumatic brain injury. This was a change that my life had taken, but not the change that I wanted. So after being awarded my full VA retirement, I took a different adventure and went to live in Vietnam. While I was in Vietnam, I went to the hospital for medical treatment and discovered I had no injuries I had to deal with. After knowing what diagnosis I had, I was informed to stay active or I could be in a wheelchair. I leaned on finding motivation to better myself. In May 2016, I came back to the United States. I started building decks for fun, fixing up basements with my friends and brother. Without proper training, I had to learn really quickly. This type of work requires a lot of passion, which is like my military experience. Some days were longer than others, but you had to get the job done. I was doing anything from cutting tiles, running flexes, installing duct boots, running wires, some light switch to fixtures, to even helping my friend doing some plumbing. I said to myself while doing all this, I love this kind of work. And it's very therapeutic for my post-traumatic stress disorder. After finishing that basement, I said to myself, I want to be more effective and skilled. So I Googled best carpentry in Massachusetts. And then came up North Bend SP School. And I read and scanned through some pages and said, this school is for me. I have the last shot at doing something I love and took that opportunity. Now my experience here in North Bend SP School has been a lot of plus. By coming here, I gained confidence that I can do projects on my own. The teachers and staff here are awesome. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Aaron. They each have great knowledge and professionalism that are critical in leadership. Not only I learned different skills using different tools, I'm confident applying them in the future. This will be the shining example of what school has taught me to prepare for my future. I learned once again to work as a team, understanding different characters and difference in methods. I stood back and learned from my fellow peers and contribute some in return. Learning with traumatic brain injury, I had given up in my past, but North Bend Street School has helped me gain more confidence in my work, not only in myself, but in my life and my future endeavors. North Bend Street School has given me a sense of purpose and gaining my motivation for the future to come. North Bend Street School also assisted me using my GI Bill and the Yellow Ribbon program to cover the actual remaining tuition. I'm going to go off script. What I learned here is more than what I can take with me for my whole life. I've learned to be more professional, more detailed, understanding how to work with everybody, understanding myself, understanding my life, and appreciating things more. And if you put me to a task, if I don't understand it, I would do a research. It changed my character, and I would accomplish the mission. So I would like to thank everyone here for your support of North Bend Street School and your generous donations. This will allow me and others like me so they will be able to enjoy the superior education and learn from the best. Thank you.